they made it to the Stanley Cup Finals and stuff, and now the Raiders are going to Las Vegas. Just trying to figure out exactly where their stadium is going to be. I'm looking at Las Vegas, and I don't know.
Google it, and it'll come up on an aerial shot.
I don't know. It'll
probably be to the side.
It'll be. I don't know. Las Vegas is busy as well. Las Vegas is busy. Let me just put it this way.
What's the racetrack? How far is the racetrack?
The racetrack is about maybe like a half an hour from the city.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
It's like driving in Boston. Let's just put it this way: driving on the Strip, it's like driving in Boston.
Yeah, you're better off.
You gotta be very patient,
yeah.
or just taking the public transportation.
I heard
take the bus.
They have the bus. That's great.
They have limos you can use just as like taxi cabs.
Yep.
That'll go from
Limos, taxis, the bus.
Okay, you bring this up. I'm going to tell. Here's something that you also want to know. There's adult entertainment clubs out there as well.
Right.
Okay. That if you go onto their sites and say, "Listen, I'm going to buy one of their VIP packages," and their VIP packages are actually cheap, from $30 to $50. You buy that online, there'll be a limo to come to pick you up from wherever you are, and they'll bring it to their establishment.
I think somebody's knocking at the door.
No, that's
Come
the
in.
bungalow drums.
But there's some interesting stuff that happens in Vegas. That it's the weather. I mean, the pools.
I would just like, because Guy Fieri has a restaurant out there. I'd like to go see.
There is all the famous chefs are out there. We when we went, we saw Hell's Kitchen. We saw some of the famous chefs out there.
I saw the picture of you standing there.
We there is Guy Fieri's. There's Giada's got a restaurant in MGM.
Who's the asshole guy that's always barking and saying the
Hell's
F word?
Kitchen.
That's Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, that's the
Hell's
guy?
Kitchen.
The guy from England?
That's
He's
Gordon
from England?
Ramsay.
That's Gordon
Gordon
I
Ramsay.
hate that guy.
Dude, he's a
I
good
love that
cook,
guy.
man.
I love that guy.
He's just
He
He
scares
just
me. Like
fucking
I
runs
wouldn't
his
want to.
business.
he makes me cry. I'm like, they're like that.
Well, the thing is he strives perfection, and let me tell you,
He gets it.
He gets it, and he's got 30 restaurants, or I don't know. I think it's 30 or 35 restaurants.
You
all
ever
around
watch
the
the
world.
show he does with the little kids?
Oh.
He does a show with the little kids cooking.
And he yells at the kids.
Junior.
No,
It's like a junior or
No,
some
dude,
kind
he's
of
the biggest. Like,
Master Chef Junior?
yes, and the kids will start crying, and he's like, "Oh, it's all right."
Yeah, he'll
it's okay."
take
he's
a
a big
different
softy.
perspective.
Yeah,
He's a softy with
Yeah.
He is a softie with the kids.
Yeah. Just
not
However,
never saw that
if you've seen a couple of the episodes, some of the kids that are really, really good, he'll push them to the limit as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? Going,
Well, he
come
knows
on.
their potential.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but it's a style.
Yeah.
You know, and again, he strives for perfection, and I kind of relate to him.
It's the two things about those two, Guy Fieri and him. Guy Fieri likes everything he eats.
Everything
he eats. I'm waiting for that show to say, Guy, spit it out or something. But no, everything he likes. The other guy, everything he touches is disgusting. This is disgusting. I go, I
One
don't get
extreme
that.
to the next.
Yeah.
Have you ever tasted Guy Fieri's food?
No.
He's got a restaurant in Foxwoods.
Oh, he does?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
we
yeah,
got
yeah.
He
to
does.
Foxwoods.
Yeah,
I've
Jordan.
never been.
He has one in Foxwoods. The only thing that I recommend is an appetizer called the trash can. This thing is just a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
Let me just put it. It's
Is it bar food or is it a restaurant?
it's a
right?
bar. It's bar
Okay,
food.
All right.
And this trash can it's nachos, but it thing has everything in it. I mean, there's cheese and jalapenos and bacon and cocaine and all kinds of stuff. I mean, this thing. I'm kidding,
heroin?
obviously. But let me just say, it is delicious. It is delicious, and it's one of his signature items that he has across his restaurants that he owns.
Yeah.
Guy Fieri has one in Atlantic City, one in Vegas, one here, and a couple other places.
Does the menu
One in
change?
California.
Didn't
I
he
think.
say that he was putting one in Mohegan, too? I saw a billboard on 395.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Which
There's
one's
a
closer,
lot of
Foxwoods or
again,
Mohegan?
there's some friendly competition going on between Mohegan Sun and
Right.
Foxwoods. But most of the contracts are going, hey, listen, if you're going to be putting a restaurant here, we kindly ask you not to do anything over there. Because, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things.
What's going to be the big restaurant happening at the one in Boston?
Encore Boston.
Encore.
Encore Boston is going to be one of their, well, it is Encore Boston, but it's actually in Revere. They're about 11 months away from opening.
They're in Everett, not Revere.
Everett, yeah, thank you. Well, Revere, Everett, yeah, it's
almost
on the
the
Well, it's
same
actually
line.
the Somerville Everett line because it's right off the highway. You can see it right
yes,
there on 93.
that is correct. You can actually see it when you're driving down the.
It looks like a cool
Down
building too.
93.
It's so weird seeing that now.
It's-
Because I grew up down there, so it's like the sky.
Well, like I've been to Atlantic City and to Vegas, and every time I see this, and it's like it just looks out of, you know,
It's
it
out
just
of place with all
out
the
of
old,
place
yeah.
exactly. And I'm like, well, I see
fuck is
Encore,
that?
and I'm expecting to see all the other casinos and stuff, but to see it in
but have they
Boston,
announced
it's gonna be great.
who the big restaurants are going to be, or
Not yet. I mean, there's Encore Boston that you can look up on Facebook, and they'll show you little different things.
Yeah.
They're looking for people, hiring people. Right now, they're staging all of that stuff, but the building is completely built. Some of the lights are working. I think it's 60% done. I know that they need another.
one of our listeners, Valerie, she is going to be working there. So
Yep, correct.
hopefully, when she gets established, we can have a inside tour and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
you
that'd
know?
be great.
I'd love to see that place.
MGM
Love to
though
see
is
that.
nice too. If you haven't been there.
Yeah, I had never been to MGM's. I've been to MGM,
In
obviously,
Vegas.
in Vegas.
Yeah.
MGM did exist at Foxwoods because
Yeah.
they did have a partnership, but MGM decided to pull out of Foxwoods
Go to Springfield.
because they wanted to go to Springfield.
Yeah.
The
I went-
one thing that a lot of people are a little disappointed about is the casinos in Massachusetts. There is no smoking at all.
No, you can't smoke in.
At all. You can't smoke at the Plain Ridge Casino. You can't smoke in MGM, and then the Encore Boston. You're not going to be able to
Well,
smoke in that.
then
either.
just quit smoking, okay? I did. You can do it.
I agree.
Oh.
I agree, but
Yeah.
the casino gamblers out there, there
Dude, it's
as
just
there was
convenient, man.
there's a statistic out there that 71% of casino goers are smokers.
What's that?
So,
It's because they sit in front of this machine for hours and hours and hours and hours and
well,
hours.
you know,
on
some
end.
people like to have their Bloody Mary, their cigarette, and
Yeah.
play blackjack. You
Yeah.
know, so
I love having my beer and my smoke.
I
You know?
I don't. People ask me, do you smoke? I'm like, yeah, I do, and I don't.
You do?
When I go to the casinos, I smoke like a fucking chimney.
No
I'll
shit.
take my cigars out.
Oh, you smoke cigars.
I'll take out
Yeah.
my I'll bring a pack of cigarettes or two, as Aaron would say. When I'm working, I probably will have a cigarette at the end of the night, but I don't smoke
Yeah.
during the day. I don't smoke in the in the car, at home. It's just one of those things that I don't do. But I will have a cigarette at the end of the night after
I
work.
guarantee you, Sean is jonesing for a cigarette
dying,
right now.
dude. I am dying.
He's
I'm,
dying.
like, I'm
Well-
picking at my finger.
Well, we are going to we are going to take a break. We do have a couple more stories that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Christmas and New Year's also
talk
coming
about
up.
the Pats.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the Pats.
Yeah.
Pats are playing
Big game,
in a
big
couple
game.
hours. When we come back, we have some more news stories. Mike's going to take us clothes off, and Sean is going to play the music for it. So stay
Oh,
tuned.
yes.
Again? I have to do this again? We've already did
I
this
can't
already.
wait. That kind of music right there.
Yeah.
Sean loves to see my stretch marks.
Wow. I wasn't
I'm
expecting
outnumbered
that.
today.
Holy crap. I'm sorry. By the way, Common Sense New Hampshire is brought to you by PDS.
Precision Delivery Solutions.
We'll be back.
What's up, Phil?
This is Philip Palker from Precision Delivery Solutions. I'm the president and owner of the corporation.
We're going to take a little.
We are a
our break is
truckload
gonna be a little
carrier
longer, so
regionally based in the Northeast. Currently looking for qualified CDL drivers with top pay and benefits for this area. We urge you to give us a call at 1-800-639-3095, extension 1020. That is 1-800-639-3095, extension 1020. We look forward to hearing from you folks. We are the future of transportation.
I woke up. I didn't even pull. Jesus.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius, Hawaiian style.
Real man of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. King of the Karaoke Mic.
Mr. King of the Karaoke Mic.
Armed with your mic, you brazenly take to the stage, refusing to leave until every last person has been lulled into a peaceful slumber.
Wake me when it's over.
Country, rock, R&B. From your lips, it all sounds the same, like a sick cat trapped under a parked car.
That's a flat kitty.
Sure, nobody's clapping, but that doesn't mean you can't give them 6 more encores.
They're clapping on the inside.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, oh hero of the high note. You sing to the beat of a different drum, cause the one in your ear is clearly broken.
Mr. Karaoke King of the Mic.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Frank.
Yeah?
The Iguanas are having a party this weekend.
Oh, I know. We should bring along some Budweiser.
I'm not worried about the Budweiser. I'm worried about our pickup lines.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm tired of sitting on the branch with you every Saturday night.
Speak for yourself. I've had a few dates.
Hey, that thing with the newt was not a date,
What
Frank.
are you talking
You
about?
were helping her hunt for morts.
So, whatever. It's
Yeah,
a
okay.
date, okay?
Let's work on the
We're out
lines.
together.
How about this?
What?
What's a beautiful iguana like you doing in a rat-infested swamp like this?
Louis, that's the oldest line in the book,
What?
all right? It's played.
Okay. How about your eyes are like huge bulging spheres which can rotate in any direction?
Oh, you're nuts. You're
Huh?
getting nowhere with that.
What?
You need a more romantic approach, Louis.
Yeah, like what?
Look, you just send them a Budweiser from across the swamp.
Okay, I like that.
Then you crawl up slowly
I like
and
that.
say, I couldn't help but notice how the moonlight reflects off of your sticky, gelatinous tongue.
Oh, Frank, that's disgusting.
Not disgusting. It's
That's-
certainly no worse than your lines.
What? Romeo, you are not.
Hey, I've had much success with that line.
Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Did you know that more than 3 million people in the U.S. are living with chronic hepatitis C? But as many as 75% don't know they're infected? Hepatitis C can affect anyone, but those born from 1945 through 1965 have the highest rates of this disease. And many don't know how or when they got infected. So what is hepatitis C? It's a serious liver disease caused by the hepatitis C virus. Many people can live with hepatitis C for decades without ever having symptoms or feeling sick. But over time, chronic hepatitis C can lead to severe health problems, including liver damage and liver failure. In fact, hepatitis C is a leading cause of liver cancer. In the past, hepatitis C was not typically included in routine blood tests. But if you were born from 1945 through 1965, the CDC now recommends that you get a blood test for hepatitis C as part of your standard medical care. Getting tested is the only way to know if you have hepatitis C, so talk to your doctor and find out if you have hepatitis C. It could save your life. No more.
If you're looking for some live music and a little fun, then Perfect Entertainment, Nashua's best for DJs and karaoke selection, is your answer. Hailed by the Nashua Telegraph, they do it all from birthday parties to weddings to corporate events. Perfect Entertainment will provide entertainment your family and friends will remember for a lifetime. For more information, visit the Perfect Entertainment page on Facebook. You could also contact them at 247-6470. That's 247-6470.
It's Thursday night, and you're grabbing drinks with some friends. Started off with a pitcher for the table, which quickly becomes 2. There's pool. And there's the photo booth.
All right, everybody squeeze in. Say cheese!
Followed naturally by an order of wings. And another.
Can we get some extra ranch sauce?
Then there's the ceremonial nightcap.
So what are we doing this weekend?
And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you're buzzed, could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Do you have something to say about the show? Call 603-217-5400. Your opinions matter. Your feedback matters. Anything that the boys and girls have talked about today, give us a call. Again, once again, it is 603-217-5400. 888-548-5400. Social media is open as well. Just look for the keywords of Common Sense NH.